Hey, what's up, guys? So, today we got a very interesting. Well, it's not a topic today. It's more uh, of a job. Sorry, we're living in a camper for right at this moment, but hopefully, this end of this summer, we will be out of this fucking shithole into another shithole. That shithole is in a fucking camper. Ain't gotta worry about shit. We'll have running water, electricity everywhere, working, running. Everything's gonna be great. Have to go get my nicotine fix. Gonna mix these together today. It is Hooch by Vape Wild and Ice Cold by Vape Wild. Pretty good. Well, talk to y'all here in just a second. Alright, so it looks bad right now. Okay. It looks horrible. Like, I mean, besides the floors. And it needs cleanup in here. This needs cleaned up. This section of the house is being repaired. Everything's gonna look nicer when we're done. The add-on to the trailer house, we're gonna tear all that out today. Possibly all this carpet. We gotta be careful where we walk though. All this right here is very unsafe. In here, we gotta take all this insulation in the roof out. That's why I have a mask on. This house is older than I am, way older. And I'm about 20 years old. So this house is probably in its 30s. I mean, but as far as the rest of the house goes, I mean, the rest is in good shape. It just needs a cleaning up. Trash here and there. Bathroom needs to be cleaned up. This back room needs to be cleaned up. We're going to replace windows. All windows. New doors on each end of the house. And we may just pull that add-on off completely. Tear it completely down. Take it all the way down to just the wood frame, and then probably tear it out and redo it all. This section right here is what's going to be one of the most worrying parts about this. We got to put some sort of a beam right there, and we're going to try to, keep the foundation intact. That's the main important part about that part. And we're going to tear all this out. It's going to be easier for us. That's going to open up a lot more back into there. And we may just make that a porch, a front porch. We're not sure yet. But it's going to be work. I'm not promising any videos while we're working on this. To me and my old lady, we don't want y'all knowing anything. Do not go look me up on Facebook. I don't want anyone knowing any other things but from YouTube. That's all y'all need to know. Y'all really want to get to know me, watch my videos. What I talk about the most, I'm a big Republican, but I mean, we've had some pretty good Democrat presidents. I'm not saying they're bad, but I am against liberals and getting our guns taken away. I don't do that shit. But for those that have watched my video, y'all are probably wondering, where did the mullet go? I decided completely chop it all the way off And I might regrow it this next winter. I'm not quite sure on that. I was going to keep it, but it got out of hand. And it's where we're at. It gets really hot. So my body needs to be able to cool down, especially during this coronavirus, since we're inside all the time, most of the time. I know we're out of quarantine and everything, but it's still safer to stay at home compared to go out and party and all that. But ceiling's probably gonna get all fixed up. Just this section. If you notice, this section is the worst section in the house. Everything else is in great shape except for paint. Paint's chipping here and there. Obviously, at one point there was another room here. They tore out the wall for some reason. I don't know why. But by the end of the year, if we have our way, or by the end of the summer, if we have our way, we will be living in here. It's not bad. It needs love. It needs some TLC. As for that, it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be good. And I'm gonna go way off topic here. The law of having to be 21 or older to go buy tobacco or nicotine products. I mean, I get it for alcohol, but nicotine, they've had it this way for years. And when I turned 18, I was able to dip for about a year and about 2 years, if not longer. And it pisses me off. I can't go get my own tobacco. I'm having major withdrawals. Now, I'm not saying I don't get my nicotine. Because I do. I do a lot. And it's so fucking hot. It's stupid. We can go and get shot at 18 and 19 years old and 20 years old and go fight for our country, but we can't come back and buy tobacco. We can't come back and, let loose, enjoy the life, enjoy being 18, 19, being able to have nicotine, especially for us that have already been dipping for 2 years or more, 2 years plus. It's annoying. So you used to being able to walk in a gas station, hand over my ID, okay, you're 18, here's your dip, here's your cigarettes. It's annoying. I can't even buy a fucking lighter right now to go have a bonfire with the boys without being carded. You're not 21, you can't buy a fucking cigarette. You're a lighter. It's just a lighter. I ain't gonna go smoke bud, I ain't gonna go fucking smoke a cigarette. I just need the fucking lighter. Doesn't matter what for. If you're not selling me tobacco, you're just selling me a fucking lighter. It's stupid. But as far as for that, I mean, that's the most annoying part about nowadays. Quarantine, I got it. I understood completely. But being 20 and just moving away from home, or coming up here to visit and moving with my girlfriend, and then the world goes to shit. And it scared me for a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Not having my mom around to be like, hey, it's gonna be okay. No. I had to have my girlfriend do that. And, it's okay. But it's so unreal what's happening in the world nowadays. I wish we could go back to being where I can go buy dip at 18, 19 years old, even 20, and going to be able to go dip anywhere I want and not get in trouble for it or be carded. So, but as for the house, I'm hoping everything's going to be good. There's still a lot of old shit in the add-on from people who lived here before us. Which I'm not going to say any of their names. That y'all don't need to know that. I don't need to know that. But it is very, very old. It needs work. And, this is going to be, a stress relief for me and the old lady for when we get off of work. Go home, do some work on the house, go eat supper, take a shower, go to bed. But hopefully by the end of the summer, this will be looking better than it is. Of course, we're going to get paint and everything else. I mean, that's common sense. But, I mean, for heat, I don't know. People were using it from said this furnace right here was almost as new when they got it. Down here, it's an oil furnace. It's an old furnace. Some of you are too young to know what that is, but oil for the furnace is not cheap, so we're probably gonna try to figure out something for that. We may just go back to using it, but I'm thinking of a old style wood burning stove. I think that would add just the perfect cowboy touch to it. It is what it is. And by the end of the summer, y'all will see what we've done to it. It's gonna look so much better. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look mint. But I mean, kitchen's in really good shape, surprisingly. I mean, probably gonna have to put a new sink in. Maybe not. Probably repaint it though, because it's an old blue. I mean, I kind of like that. I mean, that's not a bad looking color. But I mean, for everything else, I mean, got an old fridge. We're gonna buy probably a new stove because whoever had it before, left this here and somebody got in here and fucked it up. So we're probably gonna do new paint jobs, stuff like that. It looks like the 70 shows in here. I don't know if y'all caught that reference or not, but y'all should go really look up on Netflix that 70 show. It's the best. So I mean, other than that, we might just have to, once we get into it all really, I mean, maybe I'll show you a little progress after, this is cleaned up and there's cleaned up, but y'all might. I'm not promising anything. So, I gotta go into our house and take care of some things. See you on the next video, guys. Peace out.